Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your interest in volunteering with Friendship APL. This orientation video will give you a brief introduction to our shelter and the various roles our volunteers play, along with the steps necessary to begin each of those roles. We look forward to working with you. Our purpose is rooted in compassion and care for animals in need. Our mission statement reads, "We are dedicated to ensuring that no companion animal should suffer without the basic necessities to live a healthy life, providing the education to promote and nurture the human-animal bond, and treating all who seek our help with dignity, kindness, and respect." Friendship APL is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, meaning we do not receive any local, state, or federal funding. Instead, the shelter depends entirely on donations and community contributions. We have 3 volunteer categories based on a volunteer's age. First are our youth volunteers. These individuals are 10 to 15 years old and must volunteer with a parent or guardian. The parent or guardian is expected to be with their youth volunteer at all times while on FAPL property or while representing the shelter off-site. Although the youth volunteers are welcome to interact with any animals, it must be the adult who is directly handling them. Second are our junior volunteers. These individuals are 16 or 17 and may volunteer alone, but with written parent or guardian consent. Parents or guardians are expected to be on call for the entire duration a junior volunteer is at the shelter. This is to ensure a timely response should the need arise. Individuals in this age group are often paired with senior volunteers. And finally, we have our adult volunteers, which includes anyone 18 and older. In addition to our regular volunteer program, we also offer a community service program. Community service hours are designated periods of unpaid work performed to benefit nonprofit organizations, schools, or the local community. Service hour volunteers include anyone looking to complete required volunteer hours for school, clubs, church, court, or similar. Although the age categories and restrictions are the same, this program has its own application and job requirements, so the rest of this orientation will not apply. Please stop by the shelter any time during our open hours to learn more and complete an application. Volunteers are welcome to participate in both our service hour and regular volunteer programs, but hours and tasks will vary and need to be recorded appropriately. To be considered an active volunteer at Friendship APL, we ask you to complete a minimum of 4 hours each month. This can be 4 hours in one day or divided up into small increments, whatever works best in your schedule. There are no true repercussions for becoming inactive, but depending on the length of inactivity, you may be removed from our volunteer Facebook group. If you are inactive for over 1 year, please speak with a volunteer coordinator to determine if any renewal training will be required. Along with this video, you should have received a copy of our volunteer handbook. Please review the handbook and sign and print the last page to be turned in on your first shift. If you do not have a printer at home, we have some hard copies available at the front desk. Just ask. All new volunteers are required to wear a green safety vest for their first 20 hours. This is to help visually communicate that you are new and may need additional instruction and assistance. The dress code for volunteers includes long pants of a sturdy material, such as jean or khaki, sturdy, closed-toed and closed-heeled shoes, such as tennis shoes or boots, a name tag, and a red volunteer shirt, which should be purchased by the time you hit 20 hours. Name tags are also given after you have reached 20 hours, so please communicate to the volunteer coordinator once you have done so in order to receive yours. In the summer, dog walkers may wear shorts of sturdy material, no shorter than your fingertips.
One of our primary goals as a shelter is to give each animal the shortest length of stay possible. Length of stay measures the time between when a pet arrives and the day the pet finds their forever home. The length of stay for dogs in particular has risen annually for many humane societies, dog wardens, and rescues. Although we have been affected by this national trend, our length of stay continues to fall well below the national average. In fact, our dogs find homes a full 4 weeks faster than shelters across the United States. You are a big part of that success. We allow and encourage our volunteers to promote our adoptable animals by sharing photos and stories on your personal social media.
Friendship APL employs the only 2 humane officers for Lorain County, and it is our job to investigate animal welfare concerns. We are court-appointed law enforcement officers that have the power to remove animals from incidents of neglect and cruelty. Our humane team saves over 1,000 animals a year from horrible conditions and brutal abuse. Many of these animals that come from neglect and cruelty investigations will have a special designation on their cage. These yellow cards indicate that the animal does not legally belong to Friendship APL. Until the case has been adjudicated in court, Friendship APL is harboring or holding the animal. During this period, we ask that only specifically designated volunteers walk and/or interact with them. Under no circumstances should these animals be photographed or shared on social media.
Euthanasia is one of the more challenging and heartbreaking outcomes we face at Friendship APL. Although our euthanasia numbers continue to remain low, we recognize that many of the animals that come into our shelter have behavioral and medical concerns that exceed our ability to safely and/or humanely treat. Reasons for euthanasia include animals that are sick or injured, where our medical staff cannot alleviate pain or suffering despite medical care and treatment. An animal displays aggression in a manner that poses a threat to the community and cannot be safely placed in a home or transferred to another organization. Friendship APL does not euthanize for time or space. As long as an animal is happy and healthy, we will give them the necessary time and space to find their forever home.
As volunteers, you are some of our biggest advocates. Along with regular volunteering, we've had individuals coordinate donation drives through their work or groups, host lemonade stands, or ask for donations instead of birthday gifts. Some employers will also offer donations through volunteer grants or matching gifts, so we encourage you to check with your place of work to see if they offer any programs. Even simply sharing our social media posts is a huge way you can help. We have a variety of roles our volunteers play, including at the shelter and off-site. From socializing animals and helping clean to working events or fostering, there is something for everyone.
Adoption assistance. As volunteers, all of you play such a vital part in our adoption process. There are multiple roles that you can play to help the adopters find their forever little friend. Customer service. If you're someone who's great with people, feel free to help any adopters as they walk around for the dogs, the cats, and even the small animals. Whether you're socializing your favorite feline, walking your favorite dog, cuddling your favorite rabbit, customers will ask what you like about those animals, and you can tell them all their wonderful qualities and help them fall in love too. Paperwork. If you're out and about in or near adoption rooms or cat areas and you see an adopter bonding with an animal, you can always ask them if they're ready to adopt. If they say yes, you can always collect applications from the front desk or in the cat rooms and give these to the adopters. Once they've completed these applications, you can always bring it to the front desk and our team will help complete the adoption. Finally, the last thing that's so important to our adoptions is the follow-up. It's a way that we can share all of these wonderful moments. And how do we do that? Adoption photos. These don't have to be taken at the end of the experience. These adoption photos can be taken of the adopters and their potential friend at any time in the process. And once they actually decide they're going to adopt, you can just send these over to a staff member and we share them on our weekly Facebook posts to share all of our wonderful adoptions.
Our staff and kennel care volunteers come in at 8:30 each morning to clean all animal cages. Our goal is to have all cages clean and every animal given fresh food and water by the time we open for adoptions. Typically, cleaning goes from 8:30 to 11 a.m. All other on-site roles begin at 11. Training for this role is on the job working alongside a staff member or senior volunteer. All volunteers are expected to wear their volunteer uniforms. It is additionally recommended that when cleaning dog kennels, you wear long pants, and when cleaning cat kennels, you wear long sleeves or have a jacket readily available. Mornings are a great opportunity to work together with staff and fellow volunteers without the addition of public presence. One of our direct animal handling roles is that of cat socialization. These individuals help give our cats daily interactions to decrease their stress in the shelter environment and help them get adopted. This role includes customer service and some cleaning duties. The customer service side of this role includes helping potential adopters find the right cat for their home and helping ensure adoption applications are completed and brought to our adoption team. As cats are adopted, our cat socializers assist with deep cleaning empty condos and getting them set up for new residents. Additional duties may include cleaning litter boxes, so we always have some readily available. Training for this role is on the job working alongside a senior volunteer. Another direct animal handling role is that of dog walker. These individuals help give our dogs daily interactions and opportunities to go to the bathroom outside. To become a dog walker, you must complete our multi-step program that makes up our Dog Walking 101 training. Interested parties should email volunteer@friendshipapl.org. Our volunteer coordinator will send you our Dog Walking 101 video to begin your training. Volunteers must complete all steps of our training process to become a dog walker at the shelter. One of the reasons we are able to help the number of animals we do each year is because of our foster program. Every year we have hundreds of animals go into foster homes until they are ready to be adopted, and those numbers are increasing. We are always looking for new fosters to add to our program. Although our largest need is cat and kitten fosters, we also need adult dog and puppy fosters. All supplies needed to care for a foster are provided by the shelter. If you would like to learn more about fostering, please email fosterprogram@friendshipapl.org. Animal enrichment is the practice of providing animals with stimuli, such as puzzle feeders, new scents, or structural changes, to encourage natural behaviors, reduce stress, and improve mental and physical well-being. This role is a great option for anyone who enjoys being creative, volunteers with their family, or wants a less physically active role. We are looking for individuals able to commit a minimum of 1 hour each week, but with some flexibility on day and time. The volunteer coordinator will create a schedule for the group in order to keep the enrichment program consistent. Specific needs will be dependent on how much interest is received. If you enjoy driving and want to help animals at the same time, consider joining our transport team. Our primary need for transporters is Saturday mornings bringing dogs from Fort County and Bellevue to Friendship. You are not expected to be available every Saturday. Volunteers will pick up carriers from the shelter either Friday evening or first thing Saturday morning and are expected at Fort County by 9:30 a.m. Once dogs are loaded, the volunteer drives back to the shelter and drops their dogs off in our treatment room. Once dropped off, your shift is complete. Drivers must be 18 or older and have a large vehicle such as an SUV or van. If interested in joining the team, please email volunteer@friendshipapl.org. When picking up crates for transport, please pull up near our garage and enter through the back door. Crates will be prepared for you and should have a label with the dog's name on them. Crates will typically be found just inside the garage door, but if there is no room, they may be found in front of the metal shelves in the hallway. Although the shelter will provide airline crates for any animals expected through transport, volunteers also have the option of tethering their transport dogs if they choose. Please communicate with our transport coordinator should you choose to tether rather than crate your dogs. All dogs must be fully secured during transport. When dropping dogs off at the shelter, please again enter through the back door and bring the dogs to our treatment room. Always look through the window and confirm there are no loose animals before entering. If there's a lot of activity in treatment, please knock and wait for the okay from our staff before entering. They will instruct you on where to leave your dog. If you enjoy interacting with the community, consider joining our event team. Our events include a variety of opportunities such as adoption events, promotional events, and fundraising events. Although most occur off-site, we also host some events on site at the shelter. In addition, we have opportunities for our Pad-a-Pet program, where volunteers bring dogs to area nursing homes for socializing visits. If interested in joining our event team, please email volunteer@friendshipapl.org and we will add you to our event mailing list. As events arise, it is up to you to sign up for those you are interested in attending. There is no minimum requirement of events you need to attend to be on this team. If you are interested in handling dogs at any event, you must take Dog Walking 101. Much of the rest of the training for this role will occur on the job, but we will also offer additional training resources for your use. We already discussed many of the ways our volunteers give back to the shelter through fundraising, but another great way you can support our mission is by sharing the animals you meet. Many of our animals get adopted after people see them on social media, and the more they are shared, the higher the chances they get a new home. Please be aware that you may be asked to pose with an animal you are socializing with for photos used on our website or social media pages. Sharing our business posts is extremely helpful, but what can be even more beneficial is you sharing your own photos and stories of the animals you fall in love with. Although not the most glamorous job, we depend a lot on our laundry team. They come in each morning to wash, dry, and put away all the laundry we accumulate throughout the day. Our laundry team is coordinated by one of our senior volunteers who will schedule training with anyone interested. This role requires a minimum of 3 hours each month, which are scheduled in advance. Please email volunteer@friendshipapl.org if interested. Our last role is our office help and is fulfilled on an as-needed basis. Jobs in this role may include things like stuffing envelopes, assisting with raffle tickets, or running items to the post office. This is a great role for anyone looking for a way to contribute that requires less physical activity. If this is a role you are interested in, you will be added to an email list to be contacted as needed. My name is Mary and I am the volunteer coordinator. My regular schedule is Tuesday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please look for me on your first shift to receive a tour of the shelter and to help get you started in your chosen role. Outside of in person, the best way to contact me is through email at volunteer@friendshipapl.org. Please never hesitate to bring any questions or concerns to my attention. My door is always open. If you have any concerns you are uncomfortable bringing to me, please reach out to our director at gregory@friendshipapl.org. Please consider taking a picture of this slide so you have it as a reminder. These details can also be found in the volunteer handbook. Our regular volunteer hours are Sunday and Monday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Tuesday through Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. As a reminder, kennel care occurs from 8:30 to 11 every day, with all other shelter activities beginning at 11. In addition to our regular hours, we observe 9 holidays throughout the year, which we call Clean and Go holidays. The hours for these days include a cleaning shift from 8:30 to approximately 11 and socializing hours from 12 to 4 p.m. With the exception of the laundry team, we do not require volunteers to sign up for specific shifts. We understand you have busy schedules and appreciate any time you are available to give. Pictured is a map of our shelter with instructions on where we would prefer you park. When you arrive at the shelter, please enter through our side door. This will lead you straight into our volunteer area where you will find our announcement board, volunteer sign-in, and the green vests you wear for your first 20 hours. On your first day, please sign in and then find a staff member to let them know it is your first shift. They will help coordinate giving you a tour and getting you started in your preferred role. If your first day is Tuesday through Saturday before 5 o'clock, please ask for me, Mary, so we can meet in person. If you are on Facebook, please consider joining our volunteer Facebook page, FAPL Volunteers. Be sure to answer the few questions when you request to join, otherwise you may get automatically declined by the system. We use this page for important updates, reminders, shoutouts, and many other things. If you are not on Facebook, that's okay. We also post the updates and reminders on a bulletin board by volunteer sign-in. We encourage all volunteers, even those on Facebook, to check this board each time you volunteer to ensure you are up to date on all important information. Once you complete this orientation, please email volunteer@friendshipapl.org to receive an application and our volunteer handbook. Please be sure to read the follow-up email thoroughly to ensure you understand all important next steps. Remember to sign the handbook agreement and turn it in along with your volunteer application by your first day.